It's not a natural state to exist in this perpetual twilight. To wake, already burdened with weariness, to drag yourself from bed, a vessel emptied of vitality, passion, and purpose. The very act of opening your eyes feels like a monumental effort each day, a mirror of the last. A sterile loop of a life that feels alien. Yet here you are, phone in hand, surrendering to the initial surge of artificial dopamine, shaping the rhythm of your existence before your feet even touch the floor. If you're resonating with this, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more insights on reclaiming your life. What is truly unsettling is the normalization of this condition, the insidious belief that constant exhaustion is simply the price of modern living. We're told to blame external forces, work, stress, routine, the relentless demands of contemporary society. But as Carl Jung wisely stated, who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. The real culprit isn't out there, it's within. There is a deeper, unseen current, a shadow you've been diligently avoiding, that is silently eroding your capacity for authentic experience, for genuine joy, for a life lived with vibrancy. And the tragedy? You are complicit in this erosion. You are handing over your precious energy, moment by moment, to forces that diminish you. Your brain, though not physically broken, suffers from a functional dissonance, a profound disharmony with its true nature. Imagine a finely tuned instrument played constantly out of key. That is the state of your mind. While you may not be consciously culpable, you are undoubtedly responsible for taking action to restore its harmony. As you grapple with the dwindling ability to focus, trying to read a page, and finding your mind wandering after a sentence, struggling to hold a coherent thought for more than a minute, and the pervasive sense of meaninglessness where tasks feel pointless and life loses its color, Jung's concept of the collective unconscious whispers a stark warning. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter intended as an ally, a motivator, a source of natural reward, has become a formidable adversary, a shadow that consumes your light, leaving you perpetually in this twilight state. Consider this. Upon waking, before even a stretch or a conscious thought, your hand instinctively reaches for the phone. Notifications, blinking, social feeds, beckoning messages, demanding immediate attention, a relentless onslaught of stimuli meticulously designed to ensnare you, to keep you tethered to the digital world, to ignite an insatiable craving for more. Yet with each fleeting dose of transient pleasure, each scroll, each like, each notification, you subtly diminish your capacity for genuine joy, for the deeper, more lasting satisfactions, for what Jung so eloquently termed individuation, the process of becoming a whole integrated self. You are perpetually drained, your psyche increasingly accustomed to instant gratification, a reward without effort system that comes at a profound cost to your long-term well-being and your very soul. If you're finding this insightful, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos. Look around. Observe yourself honestly. How often do you check your phone aimlessly, even when you know there's nothing new, simply for the sake of checking? How many precious hours vanish into the void of mindless scrolling, the endless consumption of trivial content that leaves you feeling emptier than before? Then you genuinely wonder why concentration eludes you when you try to focus on something important, why a sense of deep peace feels utterly unattainable amidst the constant digital noise, why life itself seems increasingly dull and lackluster. The truth, as Jung might powerfully say, is that you've projected your inner void, your lack of internal fulfillment, onto external stimuli. You've tragically substituted authentic fulfillment, the kind that comes from within, with a superficial, fleeting, empty imitation. You are not alone in this struggle. We live in a society of addicts, unknowingly ensnared by the seductive allure of quick dopamine hits, instant pleasure, and ceaseless distraction. Social media feeds, endless streaming, instant news cycles, all engineered for maximum engagement, for keeping you hooked. Ironically, the more relentlessly we pursue these fleeting pleasures, the more profound our underlying dissatisfaction becomes. The more stimuli we consume, the less capable we are of experiencing true contentment, the quiet joy of simply being, the deep satisfaction of meaningful work. It's a complex, as Jung would diagnose it, a self-perpetuating cycle of seeking external validation and finding only internal emptiness, and if you don't consciously break free, you're destined for a life increasingly defined by apathy, disillusionment, and a gnawing sense of emptiness. But, and this is crucial, there is a path to liberation, a way out of this self-imposed prison. You possess the inherent power to reclaim your mind, to escape this debilitating state of lethargy, this chronic fatigue that no amount of sleep seems to alleviate, this pervasive mental fog that clouds your thoughts and dims your perception of the world. It won't be easy. A true transformation never is, for as Jung wisely noted, there is no coming to consciousness without pain. But it is absolutely achievable, beginning with a conscious, unwavering choice to deliberately sever the insidious chains of artificial dopamine and embark on a courageous journey back to authenticity, back to yourself. Authenticity, as Jung would deeply define it, is far more than just being yourself in a superficial sense. It is the arduous but rewarding integration of the shadow self, those parts of yourself you've rejected or ignored, the embracing of the whole, messy, complex self, flaws and all. It is not found in the digital realm, but in the tangible world, in the invigorating burn of exercise, in the life-giving warmth of sunlight on your skin, in the depth of meaningful conversations that nourish your soul, in the simple act of taking walks in nature, undistracted by the digital world. Authenticity is the self that truly ignites your soul, the core of who you are meant to be. But to reach it, to reconnect with this authentic self, you must consciously defy your brain's conditioned, dopamine-seeking impulses. You must actively practice restraint in the face of temptation, deliberately embrace silence to hear your own inner voice, consciously tolerate boredom without immediately reaching for a screen as an escape, and bravely tackle difficult, meaningful tasks without expecting or needing immediate rewards. And if you consistently do, if you persevere through the initial discomfort, a truly remarkable transformation will inevitably occur. You'll gradually begin to awaken from this digital slumber, shake off the constant weariness that has become your unwelcome companion, regain your lost vitality, and rediscover the vibrant, exhilarating thrill of truly living. As your brain slowly but surely weans itself off the constant bombardment of artificial stimuli, it will miraculously become receptive again to the subtle but profound joys of natural ones. Food will be more flavorful, the simple act of tasting becoming a richer experience. Music will stir your soul once more, resonating with you on a deeper level. Everyday moments, once mundane, will feel imbued with a quiet magic, because you'll have patiently, persistently retrained your mind to focus on what truly matters, to embark on the lifelong, deeply rewarding journey of individuation, of becoming fully, authentically yourself. The pivotal question then becomes, and it is a question only you can answer honestly, are you truly prepared to make the necessary sacrifice? For as Jung profoundly stated, the privilege of a lifetime is being who you are. Escaping this pervasive state of digital fatigue and dopamine dependence requires genuine effort, a willingness to endure initial discomfort, a courageous confrontation with your own self-destructive habits, and most importantly, a deep, unwavering decision that you deserve better than this half-life. But if you wholeheartedly commit to this path, the reward is nothing less than life itself, a life unburdened by constant exhaustion, a life where you don't desperately rely on a phone to simply feel something, a life where you no longer feel like a zombie mindlessly trapped in a meaningless routine. If you're ready to choose a more fulfilling life, subscribe now and join our community. The choice ultimately is and always has been yours. Continue down the well-worn cycle of depletion, empty pleasure, and perpetual dissatisfaction, or consciously choose to awaken, to bravely reclaim your stolen energy, your dulled focus, your diminished capacity for genuine joy. Dopamine, in its modern, weaponized form, is a double-edged sword. Master it with conscious awareness and discipline, and it can still be your ally, a motivator for positive action. But let it master you as it is designed to do, and it becomes your gilded prison, beautifully crafted but utterly confining. What will you consciously choose? The crucial realization you likely haven't fully grasped is that this prison isn't solely built of dopamine itself. It's far more pervasive. It's your entire environment, the very world you've unconsciously co-created and now inhabit. Everything subtly and overtly is meticulously engineered to keep you ensnared in this relentless loop of instant gratification and perpetual fatigue. It's not just the obvious culprits like social media and screens.